Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 long years of waiting, the stage is once again lit for the This City election as we enter the official voting month. The cabinet attack has ignited discussions across the town. With the mastermind still unidentified, theories are swirling in every direction. This real-life mystery has stirred up a buzz around voting, pushing election fever to unprecedented heights. Have our citizens finally arisen from their political slumber, prepared to cast their votes in the pursuit of justice? Will they expel the wicked wrongdoer and elevate a soul of integrity to the council throne? What? Even some are voting for the murderer, saying stupid Stewart had it all coming. Oh, our poor dear Prime Minister. You finally made it to do the city some good. With your death, though. Now, this is our acting Prime Minister! How about a quick soundbite for us?
While exercising your invaluable right to vote, everyone must remain vigilant and safeguard yourselves. Should you observe any suspicious individuals, please reach out to the Joint Security Committee and
All right, thanks for that. If only your predecessor had kicked the bucket sooner, you might have had a shot at running for office. Too bad luck wasn't on your side. You'll be out of that seat in a month. But hey, at least you'll earn the prestigious title of this city's shortest-serving Prime Minister. Do watch your back, though. We wouldn't want you setting another record for the shortest-living one, now would we? Moving on to our next story. Pine, the famous online political commentator and conspiracy expert, has gone missing. Last time we heard from her, she was busy criticizing the election superstar MK, aka Max King. Now, could this be a case of speaking truth to power gone wrong?
As the FAC's hands are tied during the election period, much of the security work has been handed over to the sheriffs and us at the MBCC. But our past efforts have primarily focused on fighting mania and tracking down sinners, so we lack experience in civic security, even with the FAC's secret help. On top of that, training can be time-consuming, and it's hard to find good instructors. So, Chief...
Dancing is here! Behold, the grand entrance of the mighty Lion Queen!
Your only destination. I smell the sweet fragrance of souls. Quiet. Vanish. I smell the sweet fragrance of
Behold, the grand entrance of the mighty
death is your only tomb. Quiet. Thank you for tuning in. I smell the sweet fragrance of souls.
Behold, the grand entrance of the mighty Lion Queen!
Thank you for tuning in.
The handover to the 9th Agency has been arranged. The vehicle will follow the established route. Even if S9 notices, we've prepared decoys, so she won't be a problem. Understood.
Let me go! Who are you? Stay away from them!
Greetings, Chief of Minos. We have received confidential intelligence regarding a possible kidnapping or death threat to you, so we rushed here to guarantee your safety. Our apologies for any inconvenience this may cause. For the safety of you and the ladies behind you, perhaps we should have a talk somewhere else. Come with us, Chief. I'm sorry, but we can't say anything here. Your safety remains at risk, and this place is far from secure. If you won't go, then I'm afraid the two behind you will have to come with us instead.
Chief, don't go with them! I've sent a signal, and help will be here soon. Don't... Ugh! Chief, don't...
As you wish, Chief. This way, please.
My work here is done. I wish you good luck.
Where did my auto-dashing wheel go? Eh? It's already dashed out?
Welcome to the most exquisite vista in all of this city. It is only fitting that a venue of such distinction plays host to your presence. Take it easy, Chief. Have a shot, maybe? We're just some nobodies who follow orders. Rest assured, we would never dare to cause you any harm. Should we cause you any distress, or should any esteemed individuals raise concerns in the future, we stand ready to extend our most heartfelt apologies and provide recompense until your contentment is restored. It won't be unpleasant, hopefully. We just want to have a little chat.
Not only did I cross paths with Chief, but I also connected with a vital witness. Her existence links together all the election surprises, exposing the true darkness that touches every corner of our city. So, I must also conceal her identity until the investigation is complete. For her good, of course. However, citizens, worry not. This witness will soon be relocated to the 9th Agency, where she will be granted the highest level of protection, while her valuable insights can be put to optimal use.
Miss Cavendish would certainly appreciate your stance, but that's none of our concern.
Elle!
Hey, easy now, Chief. Using your power here would be dangerous. We can't guarantee who these facilities might target, you know? Please put away that secret weapon of yours. That is not what we're thinking of, but for others it might be. Normally, no one cares about such gossip matters, but, you know, during election season, everyone's a bit sensitive. They'd rather not give anyone ammunition for baseless speculation. Now that everyone knows you have these ladies and that you plan to hand them over to the 9th Agency, just imagine what Stuart's enemies might do with that. We want to protect you in an appropriate manner.
Are you going to betray us? We gave you everything we could. You promised to protect us. That was our deal.
A deal? You're willing to risk so much just because of a deal? Chief, in our business, the noble-minded never survive. I should have picked up your approach more quickly. Name your terms, please. What would it take to make you satisfied? Now I see what you meant by leverage. You're right. They are valuable indeed. You said you don't like politics, yet I dare say, Chief, you are exceptionally well equipped for this circle.
You have no interest in money, surely, but we know you care for the West District. Nirvana has been stifling the new mine there, even pressuring Stewart to strip out Syndicans with a decree. While the actions cannot be changed, we can push for favorable policies moving forward. This could include industrial licenses, employment, social security benefits, and even pathways to citizenship. Yes, we can guarantee they get their voter eligibility 1 year early. That is to say, they'll have the right to participate in the next election. Also, we've got some dirt on Nirvana. We can make a bit of trouble for him if you want. Absolutely, I understand. Your ambitions surely reach far beyond something as small as the West District. We understand the weight of your responsibilities, and you certainly deserve a higher position, free from anyone else's thumb. Take the FAC, for instance. You shouldn't have to answer to them. Even the most robust walls have their vulnerabilities. Yet we once had a close relationship with the FAC, so we are well aware of their weak spots. If backstabbing's what you want, we can make you a myriad of knives for that. Or perhaps there are other enemies you'd like us to take care of?
Read the room, would ya? Our chief isn't remotely interested. Your propositions are far from appealing. Chief, I know what you are capable of, and I'm aware that Paradisos is backing you. With all of that, anything we bring to the table, you'd secure on your own in due time. Let's talk about something this city can't offer you, Chief. Ever heard of the saying about not having all your eggs in one basket? Investment in the Outlands. If you're interested, we could set you up with a whole little city of your own there. Just as a backup plan, you know, in case anything goes awry in this city. Well, of course, we all hope that the great this city continues to prosper for another century. But if we look at the bigger picture, Chief, even the common folk can see times are changing. The economy, governance, military power, everything's changing. Where there's risk, there's opportunity. Many of the elites are already hedging their bets, moving assets to the Outlands. With this city's strong presence abroad, setting this up wouldn't be too hard now. But for people like you, with your exceptional prowess, Paradisos' watchful eye can be quite the hindrance. We know, and that's where we come in. And we can help kill two birds with one stone here. Once we relocate the two ladies, they'll be out of harm's way. Absolutely. Our employers boast a century-long legacy of influence. Their reach extends far beyond what you can see. Chief, this partnership promises mutual gain. We extend a cordial invitation for you to join us.
That's right. Whatever you want, we can make it happen.
Our esteemed employers have built up considerable influence over time, Chief. It is with the utmost admiration that they regard you, and they would love to have you in our exclusive inner circle. And now, anything you want to know? Shall we make a deal? My sincerest apologies. Your devotion to work is truly commendable, Chief. However, such moves are unnecessary in our case. I'm sorry, but we're not the culprits. Stuart was doing quite a decent job. We were, in fact, eager for him to continue his service for another term. Now, with his death, regrettably, all our investments in him have gone to waste. Does this explanation sufficiently prove our innocence?
That's enough, Chief. You may drop the act now. They've proved your guess.
It is truly regrettable, Chief. We did intend for collaboration, however, you've stumbled upon some things that you're not supposed to know.
Get rid of them. All three. Dump the bodies at any of the underground attack sites.
Leave the rest to me.
Help! Who else is there?
Chief, are you all good? We've rented out the building across the street to back you up. Careful with your shots, Adrian. Don't hit Chief. I'll go get the chopper.
Chief, the Bureau's reinforcements have arrived as well. You have our full support. Please handle the threat before Master King arrives. Mr. King's always impulsive. Any harm befalling him could impact the election.
How? How did they know our location? We've checked all the comms. You have a tracker on you? They paid me to do this! This has nothing to do with me!
Listen. The rain is coming.
Death is your only destination.
Behold, the grand entrance of the mighty Lion Queen! Behold, the grand entrance of the mighty Lion Queen! You've gotten too close, you've gotten too close.
Rage Thunder!
Death is your only destination.
You've gotten too close. The smoke has risen. You've gotten too close.
Rage Thunder!
Death is your only destination.
Behold, the grand entrance of the mighty Lion Queen!
Give me a heads up about planned ops.
It was thanks to your convincing reaction that we managed to deceive them. Thank you, Captain Eugene.
You're welcome. But let someone else do it next time, maybe.
You did an excellent job too, Hecate. None of them suspected a thing.
I've observed Elvira for a long time. I know how to do her. All I had to do was hide in Yelena's arms.
All right. Would any of our brave ones be willing to drop by the Ninth Agency and make a statement? The boss is waiting.
This is our second time working together. Always spot on. Ever thought about becoming a permanent member of my team? Whether you're out to uncover the truth, shake up the city, or simply protect someone, having a prime minister by your side could always smooth things out.
I could really use your help right now. But hey, what can I say? There's always next time. Next time, when you've wrapped up your cases and I've won the election, we can talk about working together again. Great minds always find their way back to each other. Chief, I never doubted once that I would make my dreams come true and change this city. But it's only when I walk alongside you that this vision feels closer than ever before. Almost within reach. So, as long as I haven't thrown in the towel, I'll keep coming back to you.
Don't worry, I've got his back. This world needs Master King's vision, and I'll make sure to lift him to his rightful heights.
Until next time, Chief. Feel free to reach out if you need anything. We're friends now, after all. And even if you don't jump on board with the campaign, you're still a citizen. Just cast your vote. Your vote would mean a lot to me.
Yes. Great progress indeed.
Thanks.
Hey, want to know what you can buy from me with your life?
What about the satellite towns? When you brought them up, 2 of them in particular looked conspicuous. That's great. You've done very well, Chief. Let's just say I wasn't entirely truthful before. After seeing how dependable and trustworthy you were that night, I decided to share all the intel I'd been withholding. See, I truly do trust you now. Yesterday, you whisked me away while Sable was in training. Elle has been quite unsettled by it.
Yelena, it's bedtime.
Actually, I
found you. You agreed to the synchronization training. The first body double op only succeeded because no one there knew you. Information about you will spread, and our luck may not hold out then. Come with me. Let's optimize the next operation plan.
I don't want to.
This is scheduled. I asked and you agreed. And don't disturb Chief at work.
I think they'll get along well. Hecate is so calm and quiet, which helps Elle feel less anxious around her. This way, she can gradually learn to cope with the outside world. She cannot remain by my side forever. Engaging with peers her age is a precious opportunity. I simply wish she could make some friends. Do you intend to delve deeper? The threat has diminished. No one's in jeopardy, and the culprit has been cautioned. They are unlikely to act again. But if you press on, they may think of it as a declaration of war. What do you think they would do then? You're still hiding your wound from your adjutant, aren't you? If she knew they dared to harm you, she would never endorse this plan. Next time, it won't be a mere trivial injury. You made a promise to protect Elle. It wouldn't be responsible for you to walk away now, right? You've suffered more injuries than the ones I can see, haven't you? Where else? Had these wounds taken a slightly different turn, Chief, you might not have been here today. I am aware of how resilient she is. But even the strongest people still feel pain when they're hurt. Watching her endure all of that, seeing her tears of pain run dry, even though I know she'll make it and grow stronger, part of me still longs for a reality where none of this had to happen. If the journey to growth means walking such a painful path, I'd rather she stay an innocent child forever, never having to grow up. Wouldn't your parents feel the same way? I see. You've been through a lot. I know. I know. Thank you.
The electoral landscape shifts again as December surprises unfold, with a new revelation from the Judicial Inspection Bureau. Max King, one of the election candidates, is embroiled in campaign finance irregularities. Compelling evidence and witness accounts point to questionable funding origins, with allegations of illegal fundraising from the Outlands. The prosecutor's office has initiated legal action, with the acting chief of the Outland Affairs Bureau detained by the 9th Agency for further investigation. The upcoming election holds critical significance for Dis City's security. With just over 2 decades of independence from Outland interference, the recent reintegration of the West District highlights the urgent need for heightened vigilance against potential Outland infiltration. In response to these potential charges, Max King's campaign office is actively engaging in legal protocols, denouncing them as a targeted smear campaign orchestrated by their rival. Nevertheless, this legal battle is poised to significantly impact the election dynamics. Meanwhile, Councillor Cavendish's approval ratings are on the upswing. The Stewart family has verified that the MBCC chief gained access to their estate through an invitation from Cavendish, and their collaborative intelligence efforts effectively thwarted the second large-scale attack during this election season. This news, combined with Max King's recent statements, has sparked further discussions online. Public trust in Councillor Cavendish has seen a general increase.
Things must be quite dire on your end. What made you come here, instead of focusing on your allies during this pivotal time? Or do you no longer have an ally, Mr. King?
Are you taking me on a mission? Or on a date?
No problem. This is our shared responsibility. I'll make the prep right away. This way, please.
So, you need me?
Tremble before me, you fiends! The Queen of Lion Dancing is here!
I'll relieve them of...
The smoke has risen. Now, play your heart out. You are all dead.
Death is your only destination.
Too noisy. Quiet.
You are all dead.
Too noisy.
Raise thunder!
The smoke has risen. Now, play your heart out. The smoke has risen. Now, play your heart out.
Too noisy. Quiet.
You are all done for.
Raise thunder!
You are all done for.
Behold, the grand entrance of the mighty Lion Queen!
Death is your only destination.
The FAC will conduct the investigation internally and share the report with the Bureau when it's complete. This is the Commander-in-Chief's order. Chief, I believe the Commander has his reasons. I hope you can understand.
It's just some malfunctioning old equipment. No cause for alarm. FAC will take care of this.
Though he never says it directly, the Commander holds you in high regard and always instructs us to fully support your work. He's been worried about you lately, telling us to bolster security for you and the MBCC within the limits of our authority. There's a lot he keeps unsaid, but I believe that too is his way of protecting you. Chief, There might be foes even more perilous than Mania that lurk in the dark. We are in a troubled time, so please take good care of yourself.
The bodyguard will live with us too? That means she's family, right? For my birthday, will you celebrate with me? Sable, I hit the target!
Thanks.
You won't be able to run away if I find you.
Chief, we've got an intruder in the East Wing. A moderate level of mania is detected there. Just walked right in, bypassed all our security checkpoints. The intruder has access clearance. It's S9. That's Stewart's bodyguard.
Sable, stop this now!
Yelena is there too. But why isn't she using her power? Is she unable to fight?
Sable, stop this now!
Nightmare!
Chief. No, Sable is not our enemy. She's being controlled. Someone is forcing her to attack the Bureau, but she's still fighting against it. Someone ordered her to attack us, but she recognized Elle and refused to harm her. There's still something we can do. Chief, let me... Wait!
Something's off with her condition. She's entirely unresponsive to communication, and her actions are purely mechanical, fixated on destruction. Chief, what should we do?
Nightmare can give it a try. S9's mobility is far below her usual level. It's likely due to the external control, which works to our advantage. She won't be as tough as she was that night at the mansion.
The smoke has risen. Now, play your heart. I'll take this light. I'll take this light. Too noisy. Quiet.
The mental intervention. S9 is fully immobilized and can no longer engage in combat for now. We can proceed with the retrieval process.
Chief!
How's that possible? She's moving even faster than before.
She's being controlled. Someone is forcing her to attack the Bureau, but she's still fighting against it.
Thanks.
Chief, after you.
I know you are up against a formidable enemy. This recent assault is particularly devastating. A coordinated strike almost from every corner. It seems they've timed this moment to break you entirely. Quite overwhelming, isn't it? You may have been a seasoned businessman, but when it comes to politics, you're practically an amateur, still figuring out the playbook. To be frank, I admire what you bring to the table. This city is approaching a critical turning point, and you could very well be an exceptional leader. This city needs someone like you. And if there's anything you need, I can help.
Drop the act. Your attempts to undermine me are just stepping stones for your own power grab. Normally, I wouldn't concern myself with your scheming. I just fight you to the bitter end. But you've crossed the line this time. How could you stoop so low as to get Adrian involved and use him to threaten me? I had respect for you. Your niece made a real impact in the West District, and you, yourself, also displayed integrity. You didn't hesitate to speak up when Stuart was knee-deep in his shady dealings. For a person of your stature to side with special interests is one thing, but to stoop to those underhanded tricks? Do you have no shame, Counselor Cavendish?
You're insinuating that I orchestrated these schemes against you. Show me your evidence.
Evidence? That evidence will find its way to court soon. I am here to appeal to whatever conscience you've got left.
You seem to have misunderstood. I'm just expressing my surprise. It's quite astonishing that even with your life on the line, you still fail to identify your real enemy, instead of wasting your precious time on me.
What do you mean?
For now, I'm on the stage just the same as David Stewart was. We're both hand-picked representatives pushed into the limelight. He was the perfect choice. With no political allies of his own, he had to pledge absolute loyalty to the powers to secure his position. This explains his fervent dedication and radical stance. Qualities that made him a far more fitting representative than I. Had he lived, his backers would have ensured his re-election regardless of his waning popularity. Unfortunately, his untimely passing left them in a scramble to find a fitting replacement in time. So, between you and I, they had to settle for the lesser evil. Your presence actually cast me in a more favorable light in their eyes, and well, here we are. Getting rid of you is someone else's job. I'm just here to siphon away your votes. They don't need me to get my hands dirty. I have to maintain a clean image.
Save your excuses. You've all had your fill of backroom deals and power plays. This election is meant to change everything. It's not your private little game anymore. The next leader will be chosen by millions of citizens.
That's hardly fair. If the common people have the right to choose, shouldn't the elite also be entitled to that same privilege? Everyone simply votes for the one who aligns with their interests. You're a champion of the common folk, riding the waves of change with your band of idealists. You want to reshape the city, redistribute resources, and benefit the masses. That is indeed admirable. Unite all who desire change. When you choose this slogan, you should have known what kind of allies you were seeking, and what kind of enemies you were making. By siding with the powerless to take the pie from the powerful, you should have been ready. And you should have thought things through, what others are capable of, and how they will strike back. That right-hand man of yours understands this far better than you do. That's why, while you keep picking fights and making enemies, he has no choice but to work tirelessly building your defenses, even if it means seeking help from the Outlands.
You mean Adrian? Adrian would never collude with the Outlands. He has no reason to. I know him better than anyone. Don't you dare slander him to my face.
I am complimenting him. Mr. Vale seems to be the only clear-headed person in your naive little campaign team. Surely you didn't think your modest fortune alone could sustain an election campaign. Running for election needs money, but all legitimate major fundraising channels have closed their doors to you. Your personal wealth? Please. Not even 10 fortunes like yours could cover it. How else could he finance your grand crusade without finding alternative means? Truly, against a retired veteran with ties to Syndicate like him, concocting an accusation would be child's play. They could pin anything on him. Extortion, smuggling, bribery. The prosecutors opted for the Outlands part simply because it would sell better in the news. And the public opinion you've built your triumph on, even more susceptible to manipulation. A mere handful of media outlets, the reiteration of select narratives, and your standing could collapse in a single night.
Extortion, smuggling, bribery. Was that why you took Adrian away? For these charges? No way. The Adrian I know is the most upright person. An FAC veteran with a rock-solid conviction like no other. He supports me because he believes in my vision to change this city for the better. Sure, he has ties to Syndicate. So what? The suffering in the West District, the shadows over our city. It's all you're doing. But Adrian, like me, sees a path to change. Change that's already happening. He's got more honor than any of you. So don't you dare play your usual dirty games with him.
East Side isn't buzzing because your people believe your ideals. It's stirred up because this election makes for good headlines, and a handful of media channels are all it takes. Mr. Vale is acutely aware of this. If it were you in custody, he'd be here this very moment, pleading on his knees, willing to sacrifice anything and everything, just to convince me to release you. That's the difference between you two, Mr. King. Experience. Now, what are you going to do? Pin your hopes on your supposed new friend, that MBCC chief? Indeed, he's someone who can be easily persuaded.
So you admit it, huh? Finally owning up to your own doing? That so-called protection request you made with Chief? I bet you couldn't care less about that girl's life or what Chief thinks. Your only aim is to manipulate him into stepping in, just so you can leverage his influence through the media. But you're wrong. He's a man that can never be swayed easily. He's in this for his own principles, protecting those he believes worthy of protection. He will expose your schemes and never stoop to your level.
Will he really? Or let me rephrase this. Do you really want him to do that?
What do you mean?
At this moment, this so-called protection request is nothing more than hearsay, and could still be considered part of his duties. People are eager to figure out everyone's stance on the election, but nothing is certain yet. However, if he issues a formal denial, it would be seen as publicly supporting your candidacy. As for the repercussions, just look at the FAC now. See what happens to those with military power who dare to meddle in politics. That chief only has what little freedom he does thanks to his excessive prudence. But if you plead for his help, he might sacrifice his own interests for yours, given his nature. If you can really do that, Mr. Vale would be very proud.
I'm not that desperate. I don't need anyone making sacrifices for me, especially not my friends. Did you kill Stuart?
No. I have better means to get what I want.
To be honest, I'm not afraid of your means or whoever's behind you. But fine, you've won this round. I'm not sophisticated enough to throw my allies under the bus for my own victory. Tell me straight, what's the deal to set Adrian free? Do you want me to quit the election?
I've already let him go.
What? What are you really up to? Where is he?
As I've said, I'm not here to stand against you. I genuinely admire you, which means I could be an option for you. I will speak with those behind me. When you return, you should also have a serious conversation with Mr. Vale. After all, it's your internal problems that are truly fatal. Your ideals were what forced him down this path.
Adrian! Thank goodness. You really came back. I was even thinking about...
Sir, the lawsuit has been settled. For the sake of your campaign, please cut connections with me. That way, I can make amends for the damage I've caused and make up for my mistakes. I have faith in your victory, sir. Your growth and strength are evident, and you now have a more helpful hand by your side. As long as you persist without wavering, success will undoubtedly be yours.
Cut connections with you? A more helpful hand? What are you talking about? You want me to beg for Chief's help, just so you can make your exit? No, Adrian. Please don't go. You're my closest friend and most trusted ally. I will always trust you, no matter what comes our way. So, please, trust in me too. I won't lose to someone like that. Cavendish thinks she has intimidated me, but she's also exposed her hand. Those high and mighty jerks think they can manipulate everyone as they please. And they dare use you to threaten me? To hell with them! In 3 days, I'll clear our names of every false accusation they've thrown at us at the rally. You'll see.
Max.
Times have changed, and justice is now on my side. Thank you for your generous enlightenment. I'll definitely bear in mind those unseen voters behind you, now that I have learned what they're made of. But I have no reason to back down. Absolutely none. You're the ones who should fear. The West District has become an undeniable force. The fact that your backers are resorting to every possible means of suppression only proves their own fear. You're all shaking in your boots at this new power, because you know Syndicans will never vote for you. A new era is coming, and all you old-timers will be left in the dust. Just you wait.
He's right. It's only a matter of time. If I were a Syndican, I would choose him too. Now, what should I do to satisfy those who have chosen me?
Go have some fun.
You've talked a lot about your dreams and visions. How about shedding some light on that lawsuit?
Word is the lawsuit was suddenly dropped. Have you struck a deal with someone in power? Is this what your self-proclaimed man of integrity resorts to?
Excellent question. No, I didn't make any deals. I fell flat on my face and paid the price for my naivete. However, it was a valuable lesson learned. The backers of Cavendish, who elevate her as the next steward, who slander and defame me, they've shown me just how far their hand can reach. Corporations, dynasties, oligarchs, media outlets, and bureaucracies.
They have the ability to strip me of wealth, silence my voice, and manipulate even my closest allies to intimidate me. At this moment, I do stand defenseless against them. In this sacred election that will determine the city's future, there's still such a group who can easily twist any citizen's will to their whim, even expecting my compliance as if it were their natural right. I say, to hell with them! I owe thanks to Cavendish and the puppet masters pulling her strings. It is through them that I gain a clear sight of the true malice corroding our city. For nearly a century, the parasites in our city have grown ever more. They have fostered a will of their own, bloated, rotten, resistant to progress and change, becoming a tumor that drains our city. I'm glad they're trying to crush me by any means necessary, forcing me to bow my head. But it only proves one thing. We can hurt them, and we can defeat them. With your support, together we can liberate this city from their control. Today, I stand here, not for power, but for change. Not for myself, but for us. I will be a voice that speaks for the common folk, for Syndicate, and for everyone who yearns for change to this city. This is a great city we have. Don't let it fall ill. Let's heal it. Let's work together to make it stand tall once again. Let me fight for you. Fight for a brighter tomorrow.
Holy fuck! He's going all out! Yeah, stream it. This is gonna be the hottest headline. MK! MK! MK!
Dang, he's on fire. Even after all the drama he's been through, he's still able to charm the crowd with just a few words.
Calm down. What else could those words be for other than manipulating the masses? He's either a clueless airhead or a sly crook saying that. But one thing never changes. He's a total megalomaniac. The pampered little prince has coasted through life on easy street. So easy that he actually believes swagger alone can solve everything. Almost makes me feel sorry for him.
You said you'll speak for us.
Sorry? Sir? Could you repeat? Hey, team! That man over there in the cloak. He's got something to say. Please get him a mic. I want to hear his voice. You've come all the way from the West District to attend my rally. You must have a lot to share. Please, go ahead.
You come from money, no? Never had a run with gangs, never saw the rust fire.
Thank you for your question, sir.
The West District was attacked again just last month. You say you care about us, but did you even ask about it? Did you look into it? Your old dog was quite active during his time in Syndicate. Do you even know what he did? You, Cavendish, Stewart, you're all the same. You ain't speaking for us, you speak for you. So cut your fancy words.
Quiet now, huh? With all that big talk, you just take syndicants as a bunch of fools, easy to control, don't you? You say Cavendish has a puppet master, so who's pulling your strings? The Outlands?
No, I...
Get down!
The smoke has risen. Now, play your heart out.
I'll take this life.
Death is your only destination.
You are all done for.
The smoke has risen. Now, play your heart out.
I'll take this life.
Quiet.
Take care of them. The smoke has risen. Now, play your heart out.
I'll take this life.
Behold, the grand entrance of the mighty Lion Queen!
The smoke has risen. Now, play your heart out.
You are all done.
Is your
I'll take this life.
The smoke has risen. Now, play your heart out.
Quiet. You are all done for.
I'll take this life. I'll take this life.
Help! Somebody!
Over here. Take it this way. Then run as soon as you're out. Make it a quick one. Move!
What about you? Pine! Pine! Where are you going?
something did happen. No, this is a real Black Swan event. An election that claims 2 candidates' lives? So filthy, so despicable, absolutely fascinating! What will this hit lead to? Is MK dead? How will this change the election, and who is really behind this? Cavendish? No, no way. She's got the upper hand now. There's no way she plotted this. Did MK stage it himself? But those bullets were meant to kill... Or he has a sinner in his corner? Could it be that MBCC chief? I was wrong. There could never be innocent airheads among those cunning politicians. This is their true nature. All they do is plot upon plot. I'm not gonna fall for their tricks again.
What? No. No. No! Adrian! Adrian, stay with me! Someone! Anyone! Call an ambulance!
Damn it, not now. Come on! Let me help. Where's that chief? Anyone? Someone needs help here!
Don't. There's no need. This isn't anyone's fault. No one made me do this. It isn't a sacrifice, Max. This is my own choice. You've chosen a hard path, sir. And walking it is even harder. I'm sorry. I took shortcuts. I did things that were not noble. But I don't regret them. Because your vision shines so bright. It has guided me through the darkest nights. And I want you to go even farther. Keep going, my young master, and stay cold.
Back there. Thank you.
It's nothing. I was already there anyway. Guess that makes me one of your supporters. Stay strong. You made quite a speech there. He also believed in who you really are.
I've seen your channel. I know. You came to dig up dirt on me. You thought I was either a fool or a crook, just spouting around empty catchphrases for views, manipulating voters. You're right. Everything you said was right. I'm a complete fool. You're a capable person. You can see through to the truth of things. Can I ask you to look into something for me?
Sure. Tell me about it.
Thanks.